Alenski Productions.
My people, una don't come. Una welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Osifo Augustine Alende, aka Alenski Comedy. And today we don't want to do comedy. We don't want to do music. What we want to do today is a tutorial, and we want to learn how to create a test with multiple stroke in Photoshop. So let's jump right into it. So as you can see here, I have my Photoshop open already. So let's create a new document. So we go up here to the top left corner, you click on File, you click on New. The new document dialog box open, which is this one. So let's just choose a 1000 by 1000 document. So you click on it, then you come down to create. So just leave the background to, let's change the background to white. Click on it, then you choose white. No, let's choose red. Click on it, then that's all you need for here. Then you click on create. So this is our new document. So let's unlock the background. Just double click on it and click OK. You can see the padlock has been removed, which means our background is no longer locked. So this is our document. So let's create some tests. So let's create a new layer. This is our new layer. It's now above our background layer. So now that you've created a new layer, let's add some text on this layer. So you come down to our text tool, which is this letter T here. Click on it. Okay, now that is highlighted, you can see it is highlighted. Then come down on your document and click anywhere and begin to type on your keyboard. In my own case, I'm going to type my name, which is Alenski. So I'm going to type in Alenski. So after typing, you come to this check mark and click it. So I want to enlarge this. So all I have to do is to hold down on Control on my keyboard. Hold down Control, then you click on T. So after clicking T, Control and T on your keyboard, you'll see these handles will be added around your text. So all you have to do is to place your cursor around here, then hold down Shift on your keyboard and drag it to enlarge it. Drag it to make it a bigger size. After you're done, you release your mouse first. This is your mouse first from the letter before you release your shift key. Release your finger from your shift key so that the size will remain the same. And okay, so now that you have this, you click on this check mark. So we have our test. So let's start having our stroke on this test. So to do this, you come to this. Let's click on our select, our move tool. So you come to the layer, double click on it. Now that you've double clicked on the layer, this layer style box will open. So you come to stroke, click on stroke. Now you've clicked on stroke. Now click on the letter stroke here to open it. You can see it has opened. So this is where you change the color. So let's come on this color box here, click on it. So let's change our stroke to black. You move it down here. You can see I move it down to extreme black here. You can see the code here 000000. So that's for black. You can see if you look at the text here, if you look at the stroke here, you now have black stroke. So you click OK to effect it. Now that we have black stroke, let me move this to the side a bit. Now that we have black stroke, so you can see we have black stroke. So now let's increase the size of the stroke. You can see as I move my slider, it increases it. So it looks very horrible. So you don't want this. So you bring it down. You bring it back to this point. I think this point is okay, which is 10 pixels. So to make it take its effect, you click OK. You can see we have our first stroke, which is a black stroke around our text Alenski. So we want to add another stroke. So let me show you something. When you double click on this layer again, if you want to add another stroke, you will see that the stroke is already checked, which is for this one. So it means you cannot add another stroke. So cancel this. So what we have to do for Photoshop to give us another opportunity to add another stroke on top of this stroke is to convert this text layer to a smart object. So how do you do that? You right click on this layer. You can see right click. So you will now look for convert to smart object. Click it. You can see this layer, this text layer has been converted to a smart object. So if you double click on this layer now and you come to stroke, you see that yes, you now have another opportunity to add another stroke. So the first thing you do, you click on it, then another stroke has been added. All you have to do is to change the color. So you click on this stroke to bring it up. So now that you have this, so you can see it is black because the last stroke we had it was black. So it's taking that color. So you click on this. So let's change the color to white. You can see as you change it here, you can see the stroke has changed to white. So you click on this, okay. Then let's reduce the size. So you see, as you move the slider, it increases. So we don't want that. So you come down to, I think this is okay. You can see we now have the second stroke, which is white. So you can click OK from here. You can see we now have our two stroke. We now have two stroke. The first one is black and the second one is white. So the same process you can use to add multiple strokes. So if let's say you want to add a third stroke, if you click on this, you see that you cannot add it because it's already checked. So you like just the way we tried last time. So what you do, you follow the same procedure by right clicking on this to convert it to smart object again. So now you've converted this text to a smart object. So if you double click, you will see that you will now have opportunity to click this again. You can see that so you check it, another stroke has been added. So the last color was white, that's why the third stroke is now appearing as white. So you click on this, you come down to this box. So let's choose which color should we choose now? Let's choose black again. Okay, let's choose black, or you can come here and choose any other color you want, probably this one, or probably you can just look for any color. Let's choose blue, or let's choose this one. So you can experiment with this. You can just play around with this one. Come down, choose, but just to make us see what we're doing. So you can add this one. I think this one looks cool. You can add this color, then you click OK. Then now that you have this color, you can play with the size like this. You can see. Let's add the size now. Let's take it down. And you click. Once you're done with it, you click OK. You can see we have our word Alenski having three strokes. The first one is a black stroke, the second one is a white stroke, and the third one is the last color you see there. So if you want to add a fourth stroke, you can as well do the same thing. Right click on this, convert to smart object again, double click, click on stroke, bring it up. Then if you want to change this to black, make it black. You can make it black or you can make it white, whichever one you want. Now I make it black. It's now white. You can see it's white. If you want to make it black, you make it black. If you want to come here to look for other color like blue, if you want to make it blue, you make it blue. If you want to make it this, you make it this. But for me, I think I want to choose white. So you bring it to white. So we have white. You now click OK. You can experiment with the size. Make it big, make it smaller. So you can see this one looks cool for me. Click OK. So that's how you can see our stroke. So if we want to put off all these effects to see the difference, if you click here, that's for the last one. You see the last one. So that's how you basically create a text with multiple strokes. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We don't only do tutorials, we also do comedy skits. We also do music on this channel. So please subscribe. We also do tutorials. So please subscribe to my channel, and always you hit the notification button. So whenever I upload a video, you can be notified. So thank you very much for stopping by at Alenski Comedy.